Simon Kennedy Ellis is a man that I know.
Oh,
He lives in a house. La 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 la. Huh! Actually, not in a house, in a flat, but you know what I mean. How are you doing? How are you?
Oh, it's good. It's nice to hear your voice.
A singing voice today.
And also I can see your faces on my screen because when you call me or I call you, it shows your face and your very lovely smile. It's a very nice photo. It's got your name just directly above the top of your head. It says Lee.
That's my name.
Mm-hmm. Don't wear it out.
I can't remember what photograph it is.
It's you're wearing a greenish jacket. It looks like it's.
Oh right, yeah.
Do you know the one?
I know where it is.
This looks like there's actually some blossoms behind you. Maybe some cherry blossoms.
Yes, I'm wearing an Oliver Spencer overcoat from a few years ago. That's got a very nice black lining.
But you've upgraded, of course, all your jackets since then.
No, I still have that. I still have that very overcoat.
Oops.
Although I was thinking about giving it as a gift to somebody recently.
Oh, too big for me. Yeah. Thanks, though.
Yeah, I mean, that's the problem. I am a broad fellow. There's not many people I can give my clothes to because I seem to... I make everybody look like they're wearing their dad's jumper.
Yeah.
I don't think of myself as particularly big, but I suppose I am, aren't I?
I got described as tall the other day, which I just cracked up. I've never been called tall in my life.
Who was calling you tall?
Oh, I don't want to name and shame them.
Was it somebody little?
Someone from Toehampton. Was it someone little? Of course it was.
Well, you are tall compared to some people.
Yeah. I said I've never been called tall in my life. My nickname as a boy was Snogglegrass. My oldest brother called me Snogglegrass, and that was the sound I made as he pushed my face into the grass. Like Snogglegrass.
And once again, I find myself thinking, I'm so glad I don't have any sibling. That's true.
Just to be clear, my other brother, I remember beating him at a game at something outside, and he threw a cricket wicket at me. So yeah, it wasn't a bed of roses.
No, I mean, gross.
Yeah.
Hard. I don't think I want that. I'm not going back in time and making my parents have another child.
This is a podcast in which two friends talk about the pleasures, absurdities, and imperfections of being human. I'm Simon Ellis.
And I'm Lee Miller. Welcome to Midlifing.
I have something that happened the other day.
Oh.
And I'd like us to discuss.
Okay.
Yeah. Is that okay?
Nothing gives me more pleasure than discussing your body.
It's not. If I told you you had a perfect body, would you hold it against me?
I mean, you wouldn't have to tell me sweet little lies for a cuddle. I'd just give you a cuddle whenever you want. So go on.
That's so nice. It was on the weekend, and I watched a film. And it was a film called David Byrne's American Utopia.
Oh, okay.
Now,
I'm not familiar with it.
You know who David Byrne is?
I know who David Byrne is. Yeah.
Yep, so Talking Heads.
But Yeah.
And it was a film it's a concert film, curiously, from 2020. It must be early 2020 it was released. Actually, I don't know. Definitely 2020 it was, they were filming it. And it's a Spike Jonze film. So Spike Jonze. And it's very formal. Like it's they come out in grey and all the musicians come out and it's got that kind of David Byrne playfulness, but also formal curiosity and really... I don't know. I loved it. There was something really joyous about it and serious and amazingly fantastic, all sorts of things. But the thing that happened, and mostly when I'm watching, like I'll call it TV, but it's like my iPad, I put it behind the sink and I'm doing the dishes.
Right.
So when I'm doing the dishes, I tend to think now's a time to watch some TV because I don't have a dishwasher. And a song came on, a song I don't think I'd ever heard before. It's called I Zimbra.
I Zimbra.
And then next word is Zimbra, Zimbra. And you could even put a little bit, I could send it, you could even put a little bit of it on here, even though that'll be breaking all sorts of copyright.
Oh, it won't be the first copyright we've broken,
Yeah,
so let
YouTube,
me pop it in
on our
here.
YouTube, these get uploaded. People probably don't know this, but these podcasts get uploaded automatically to YouTube at youtube.com/ I don't know, something. And
Has anybody ever listened to them on YouTube?
I've never looked. But you can. Anyway, the YouTube just doesn't put those ones up. It flags them. And so I just broke into dancing. And danced, and there was something about this song which I'd never heard before. I'm pretty sure I'd never heard before. It wasn't like it was a familiar song where you go, yep. That I was grooving in my kitchen with my headphones on whilst I was washing the dishes. And it just made me think, it made me want to ask you, what are your songs, Lee Miller? What are your songs that really make you want to shake your booty?
I don't have them.
You never want to shake your booty.
No, I'm not a natural dancer.
You never feel the urge to dance.
Nope. No, I don't. It's not something I want to do. It doesn't. Yeah, it's not a thing that my relationship to music is not physical, it's emotional. So what are the songs that I want to... Well, actually, I suppose this is physical. What are the songs that I want to sing? There's loads of them. And that something comes on and I can't stop myself.
Oh.
What are the songs that make me cry? Oh, yeah, more than I can even count.
So could you just list a couple of both of those just as examples? So a couple of songs that make you that you have to sing to, and a couple that just make you cry.
Okay, so, the ones that I have to sing to basically are always embarrassing. Anything Nina Simone.
Oh.
And it's embarrassing because I shouldn't be singing Nina Simone, but I can't.
Why shouldn't you be singing Nina Simone? Because she sings Strange Fruit?
No, because nobody should sing Nina Simone because her voice and her delivery is perfect.
Oh, I see.
No, that's what I meant. Not because that wasn't
it wasn't a race-based thing.
Response. No. Just I shouldn't be singing Nina Simone because it's just her work is so perfect. But it's because of its perfection that it kind of puts a hook into my lungs and just pulls it out.
And can you name which particular Nina Simone song comes to mind?
Don't Smoke in Bed. Don't Smoke in Bed is like, I left a note on his dresser, my own wedding ring, with these few goodbye words, how can I sing? And like, I hear that and I'm just lost. Goodbye, old sleepy head. I'm packing you in like I say. I could do this all day. I can't stop.
Good advice.
I just fucking love that song.
Okay, and
so
crying?
That.
We'll go another one you want to sing to? Whatever, either.
Oh, another one that I want to sing to is there's a song by and these are like people who I don't even. I mean, I really really like Nina Simone, but there's a woman called Sarah Bareilles who is not my cup of tea at all. She's a singer songwriter, but there's just this song that came up on YouTube once. I don't know the name of it. But there's something about just something about it. Once upon another time, somebody's hand that felt like mine. It's the way. I think it's just where it sits in my throat. Yeah.
I love hearing you sing. You know that anyway, but I just love hearing you sing.
So those are the kinds, there was another one I was singing the other day that I just, what was it?
Something by Elbow.
Can't remember. No, I very rarely sing. Oh, except Lippy Kids on the corner again.
I know with that.
Lippy Kids on the corner.
Something about a simian walk?
Settling like crows. Yeah. And I never perfected the simian stroll. The cigarette said it was everything then. Do you know these days are golden? Build a rocket, boy.
Oh, that's right.
Build a rocket, boy.
Oh, see, told you.
Oh, yeah,
I've heard you sing to Elbow before, actually.
Yeah. No,
So
you're right.
I think, I realized the other day that one of the sadnesses of my life is that I never learned to sing, and that I never got to the point where I've sung in performance. And solos, right? So it's not. I just don't have the confidence to just hit pitch immediately. I have to really search around, and I can hear it, but I have to it's a really hunt for it. So it feels like there's something missing in my life, baby.
I think I might feel the same way about dancing.
Yeah.
I think that I think. Well, I don't think. I know that I have a level of self-consciousness about my body and about how my body moves, and it struggles enough, or rather I struggle enough with it, on day-to-day activities. Things like, today I was emptying the dishwasher, and I left the cupboard open above
you banged your head.
the dishwasher. Oh, Simon, I didn't bang my head once. I didn't bang my head twice. I banged my head thrice, 3 full times. And even then, every time I kept banging, out, must remember not to do that. Out! Oh, must
It's
remember
like
not
you're
to
in
do
a
that.
Simpsons episode yourself. You're
Yeah,
Homer Simpson.
exactly.
I'm podcasting with Homer Simpson. How is it we don't have millions of followers? Are they called followers? Listeners.
I think that that's where I get. I think because I am. It's so funny because I know that there's things that my body does, and my body does really, really well. We talked about being in yoga classes and things like that, but that's hard won. Really, really hard won. It's not something that I didn't pick it up the way I know that you do. And I know you'll go, it's not easy for me, and I don't mean it like that, but I mean there's just there's a natural aptitude in your body to be able to see a shape, do a shape, and yeah. So I think maybe it's okay that you didn't learn to sing, and maybe it's okay that I didn't learn to dance, and maybe it's okay that we both feel a little bit of longing.
Yeah, lack. Well, longing is a better word.
It's longing.
Longing's a much better word. Yeah, it's a much better word.
Because I don't. Sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was going to say I don't feel like I'm lacking because I can't dance, but I long to have the capacity to just go, and again, I want to say in the same way that you have sung in shows, I have danced in shows.
Yeah,
so I've been choreographed and I've danced.
I'm a hitter of a dance ball and not a dance player.
Exactly.
The only thing is I think I have longing, but I do think it feels like a lack because there's something in dance training which is it's a massive oversight, which is, if we're talking about kind of the capacity of sensing a sensitivity to the body, and the idea that suddenly it sort of stops from the throat upwards, or in that particular region, or chest throat, in terms of how we produce sound. It's very odd. It's odd that that's not dealt with from a very. So it feels like a certain kind of lack. And when I hear you sing, it does. It does bring me enormous pleasure. Because I could certainly name songs that I know well, and that if they come on, or if I play them, then I'm going to want to dance to them, and they're sort of classic sort of pub songs, or what do you call them, like wedding songs. But Zimbra, and there was, I was trying to, as I was dancing, I was thinking, what is it about it that made me want to do this? Like, it really was so instinctual, and there's something about David Byrne's music, or a part of it, that I really like, which is he just deals with polyrhythms all the time. So there's real complexity rhythmically in the song. And so just trying to get parts of your body with one rhythm, other parts going with it, it was such a pleasure. It was so much fun. Got a little sweat on.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah. Cut some shapes in the kitchen. You always found me in the kitchen at dance parties. Where girls just want to have fun.
Oh, don't. I'll start singing that as well. Oh, Time After Time is a song that I will cry at.
Yeah. I heard that this morning. I was on I was on my bike and it came on and I was like, yeah, I like this song.
I saw somebody sent me a cartoon on Instagram that just tickled me. It's just like a single frame cartoon of a guy saying, there's something wrong with the printer. I keep putting paper in and all it does is say, I just can't get enough. I just can't get enough. And the other person says, oh, it's stuck in Depeche Mode. It just tickles me so much.
Because there is a lot of repetition in that song, isn't there?
I just can't get her. I just can't get her.
Did you, were you a Depeche Mode fan when you were a kid?
I just can't get enough. See, I think I didn't really find Depeche Mode until Violator. I love that album.
Oh, was that
and then
90s?
Songs of Faith
Late
and Devotion.
90s.
I loved that album. So, yeah, no, that would have been, I guess that would have been early 90s. I think I would have been at university, so it would have been early 90s. I loved Violator and I loved, I loved those two. But before then, it was like, they weren't, I don't think I would have said this at the time, because I didn't think I was, but they weren't cool enough. Yeah. They weren't cool enough for me. In the same way that Duran Duran wasn't cool enough for me. There was something about it that just made me go, no. This doesn't just resonate. And then it did later on.
It's so Depeche Mode. I know their songs because, of course, the way in which. In fact, that probably doesn't happen these days. The way in which, because we listened to FM radio, was that you had to listen to songs you didn't like because that's what was playing. So it was something about Depeche Mode that got under my skin, but I never liked them. And I think for the same reason. But more recently, I've been listening to them and just going, "Wow, I really kind of dig." Also because they've got such a unbelievable fan base. Who have just been loyalists, just like incredible fan base whose lives have been changed by them. And so there's something about that. But Duran Duran's a funny one because you're reminding me of in my last year at high school, there was this. I'm going to embarrass the shit out of myself in a moment, but it was a song by Duran Duran called.
Hungry Like the Wolf.
No, good guess though. No, it was the Reflex.
Reflex.
Flex.
And yeah, I know.
So we was my friend's idea. We entered a lip sync competition at Wellington Girls College.
Wow.
And I was Simon Le Bon.
Oh my God! Of course you were.
Well, yeah, and I did not know the lyrics, and nor did I bother to learn the lyrics. And
Simon Le Bon Kennedy Ellis.
I know, and we were also before there was an act, a group of girls who did "Dearly Beloved, We're Gathered Here Today" to celebrate this thing called life. Electric word life. It means forever. It's a mighty long time. Let's Go Crazy by Prince. Mm-hmm. And their act was fantastic, I have to say. But we did the Reflex, and I seemed to have some kind of sense of being able to go, I feel this, right? I know what's going. And it turned out that we won, but it turned out that later I heard from a friend who was at the school who was in the same year, so final year high school student, who said, yes, Simon, you're the most popular boy amongst our third form and the least popular amongst the seventh form. Oh, it bloody hurt. All those third formers who are now in their early 50s. And the thing that's a bit embarrassing is that the other day, because of the Spotify things I listened to, that came on. And what did I do? I pretended to lip sync to it. And I reckon I'd be better now than I was then. A little bit stiffer, maybe. A little bit more back pain.
No, you've been practicing your dancing to David Byrne. You're fine.
Yeah. But it was, I had great fun imagining holding up a mic as a 56-year-old, and then I caught myself doing it going, oh, Simon, that's so shameful. And also great fun.
That's the thing, isn't it? It's too easy to fall down one rabbit hole when you really should just be exploring the other. If it's too much fun, you just have to crack on.
Yeah, and also, what is it about? Like, what is it about the idea that as a 56-year-old I wouldn't be doing that? Which was kind of exploring what I do now, meaning what I understand now, but also remembering something from my past.
Yeah. I think we should all have more joy in our lives, and if that involves singing with a hairbrush, I'm not sure you were using a hairbrush.
I was just holding my hand, but yeah, could have been.
Okay. Oh,
for all intents and purposes.
Yeah.
That's it. So no, I should say it's interesting about you and dancing. I actually didn't quite clock that. I hadn't quite clocked that about you and dancing.
That I don't.
Yeah, although it's because you went dancing. You went to a nightclub recently, remember, in London, and you danced then, right?
Yeah. Yeah, but I mean, it's but I have to steel myself. I have to prepare myself to go. Okay, what never happens is I never lose myself ever.
So you never dance like no one's watching.
I mean, when people say that, I just want to go, oh, fuck off. That's just not possible. Sing like no one's listening? Oh, God, yeah.
Yeah, and what is it? Love like you'll never get hurt.
Well, I don't know how to comment on that one.
Sing like, what is it? What does it say? I thought it was sing like you're standing on a table.
Oh, no, I don't know what the thing is. I'm just saying sing like no one's listening because nobody ever really should be listening to me when I'm singing.
Said he who's just been singing on a podcast lots.
Yeah, but I'm not, am I? I'm just singing to you and you're not even here, and then it'd be fine.
You forget yourself.
Yes. That makes me think of... see, there's another song there, in there.
No, I haven't got there. Got there.
No, you wouldn't, because it's this is the shameful bit of liking singing is that musicals lend themselves to being sung because that's what they are for, and they are about being able to sort of evidence a certain vocal dexterity, and you forget yourself as a line that one of the Schuyler sisters says in Hamilton.
Oh. I've watched that,
you go.
as you know.
I do know. You watched it on the television.
I had to take multiple breaks.
Well, that's the only way to approach any musical because they're just stupid.
Long.
We've had this conversation 100 times.
Yeah, we have. Yeah.
And
no more.
Yeah. No more. I said that I had a wonky shoulder.
Oh, yes. Shoulder update. Oh, so we haven't had knitting. There's been no knitting update this episode either.
I continue to be knitting, and I need another skein of wool. I think I might have said I needed a skein of wool last week. And I'm really cracking through it.
Oh.
I'm quite proud of. I'm averaging around about 14 inches a day.
Wow, you could knit things for all our listener.
Well, a colleague at work and I have decided we are going to knit a tank top.
Oh, a woolen tank top.
Yeah, we're both going to knit. Oh, hang about. When you say tank top, are you thinking like a
sleeveless?
Yeah, but sleeveless, not like strappy, not like a vest. What I would think of as a vest, but like a jumper with no arms.
You mean it's got a V-neck or a crew neck?
Oh, I think mine will have a crew neck. I don't want to have a V-neck because I've already got a V-neck tank.
So
top,
what's not about that? Does it mean it's not fitting?
Well, I will not make it fitted. 1, 2, it will be worn with a T-shirt underneath or a shirt.
Because I had in my mind was like working hard in Italy, 1950s Italy, with just a woolen tank top and sweaty and.
I'll tell you what. One day I'll make you one if the first one.
And
goes
I can
well,
do that.
And then
take a black and white
you
photograph.
can do that. You can take a black and white photograph of yourself sweating in a woolen tank top in Italy. But yeah,
so authentic. Just Oh, go on.
No,
You've got
go on,
something you
just
would. No, I just want to say that this episode we're recording in advance, but
Yes.
by the time this episode, as they say in the business, drops, I will be an apartment owner.
Oh, Simon.
Except Lil will
Are you-
officially be the apartment owner because it's her name on it. But
Yeah. Are you excited?
very,
Oh,
very.
gosh.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh. Oh, yes, shoulder.
Yeah, shoulder, update.
Shoulder.
Thanks.
So I went to have a massage, and I had a 2-hour massage on my shoulder.
Wow.
Yeah.
I hope they were gentle.
Were they gentle? It was a deep tissue massage, so they weren't gentle, but it felt like a lot better.
Ah.
A lot better.
And do you think it was because someone was attending to it or because of what they were doing?
I don't know. No, I think it was because of what they were doing, and what was very clear is there was a lot of crunchiness that was happening all around my neck and my shoulder that needed to be uncrunched, and it uncrunched. And by crunchy, I mean here kind of a muscular rather than a bony. They weren't just breaking my bones off. That
Right.
was weird.
That's good. Different.
Yeah. But I think this maybe goes back to dancing. Afterwards, I said thank you so much. I was very, very relaxed. Oh, so relaxed. I came out.
Were you drooling?
No, I wasn't. Thankfully, I didn't drool. No, but I came out of the the massage place. I don't know, shop. What do you call them?
Parlour.
Parlour. Well, that's it, because I came out and this woman was standing outside and she said, "Was that a good massage?"
Did you get the
I
full
said,
treatment?
"Yeah." Well, that's what she asked me. I said, "Oh my God, I am so relaxed." And she said, "Did you get a happy ending?" And I was like, "Ooh, that is so gross."
Did you know the
A
person?
complete stranger asked me if I got a happy ending out of a
Wow.
very reputable massage place. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is a big,
Yeah.
that's a big call. Did you take them to HR?
I wrote them up immediately. There's a strongly worded Teams message.
Did you show a red or a green card before you approached her?
I did that. I did both. But what I was thinking was, afterwards I said, "Thank you very much, that was lovely," and shook the masseur's hand. And he held on to my hand, which was weird. But it wasn't weird, because it was his hands had been all over me by this. Not quite all over me, just to be clear. But I was like, "Oh, he's holding my hand. That's really odd," even though he'd been holding my hands earlier. And he just looked at me and he went, "You have such lovely energy." And I thought, isn't that a nice thing to say to someone?
I mean,
even if
that
it's
is a happy
bullshit?
ending, isn't it?
I was very happy at the end of my massage.
Exactly.
To be told.
And this is actually a fantastic happy ending for the podcast. Happy Georgia, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.